What's going on, boys, girls, ladies, and gentlemen all across the world? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Man, I just spent the last 30 minutes trying to get my video editing software and my webcam to load up, and it would not do it. It was horrible. And now I have a box on my screen, and I don't know what it is, and it won't let me close it. It won't let me do nothing. Are you kidding me? Please get off my screen. Thank you. It just went through an update and everything, and it's been so dumb. Anyways, making another video. It's inspired by the Parkland shooting, the Parkland, Florida school shooting. That's what it's inspired by. I know I've made one video on that topic. That was pretty early on. Today marks the 1 month anniversary since it has happened, and I wouldn't even call it an anniversary. What is going on? Why is everything popping up on my computer today? Can't film a freaking video? Are you kidding me? So stressed out. I apologize in advance. I'm operating off of like 1 hour of sleep. I am tired. I'm wore out. I'm angry from how tired I am. But it's for you guys, you know, it's for YouTube. I was up last night working most of the night. I have a lot of projects that are underway, like 7 of them to be exact. Quite a few projects that I'm working on for you guys. Entertainment purposes and whatnot. I apologize for that. Anyways, I'm going to jump into it. So today we're going to be talking about attack on Republicans and gun owners and Christians, right? So most of this stuff I have noted down here happened probably within the week of the shooting. All of this happened, and it's a month after. I've just been so busy, and I took a break. I've had a lot of stuff come up, a lot of bad stuff, and just a lot of stuff come up, and I apologize for being gone so long. I know I told y'all I'd be back Saturday, didn't come back Saturday. Told you I'd be back Monday, I didn't come back Monday. I told you I'd come back yesterday, but yesterday, man, my stomach was tearing me up. I had diarrhea, it was upset. I couldn't film. So I didn't come back yesterday. So today I'm filming. Nothing is going to stop me today. I'm going to be in a positive mindset. I'm going to be positive all the way through today. I'm going to get stuff done today. So anyways, Christians, gun owners, and Republicans attacked. I have 2 pages. 2 pages of notes. Right? And I saw this video and I commented on it and I made it into my quote, and I'm going to tell you guys it's like a whole paragraph. But a man with evil in his heart will carry out evil intentions with or without a gun. We have chemicals that we can access to make bombs, knives we can buy at 16, cars we can drive at 16, depending on what state you're in, of course, but air rifles that shoot high calibers at high speeds that the ATF does not regulate. Students inside of schools have access to pencils, pens, books, chairs, forks, scissors, etc. that can be used as weapons to kill if they have that evil in their minds and hearts. Access to a gun is not the issue. But then all of this info that I have below that, This info came from a Florida senator of the 23rd zone. I forgot his name. I didn't write it down, of course. Dummy me, right? But all of Florida mass shootings happened in gun-free zones, being the Orlando shooting, the school shooting they had, and all of their mass shootings, all of their shootings have happened in gun-free zones. And there's a reason for that. It's because they are a soft target. I'll explain more into that later on in the video. 18 states allow school staff to carry. I agree with this. I feel like every state should allow their school staff, have the right amount of training and whatnot, they should be able to carry a firearm. I feel like that would deter people from carrying out a shooting inside the school. If they know that somebody's going to be there shooting back at them, they're not going to want to shoot to begin with. So, another statistic from the senator of the 23rd zone, he said that police officers in Florida are 10 times, listen very carefully to this, police officers in Florida are 10 times more likely to commit a crime than law-abiding citizens. That's scary that your police are 10 times more likely to commit a crime than law-abiding citizens. Only way to stop a gunman with evil intentions is with a gun. Right? You call the cops when there's a gunman at the school. You're calling cops to respond with guns, because that's the only way to stop a gunman is with another gun. But cops take 25 to 45 minutes to respond, set up their command post and get their SWAT team ready and enter the building and clear the building. It takes them about an hour and a half to do all of that total. And that's too long. That is too long. We need it to be 5 minutes in the building and the target eliminated. It takes way too long. But gun-free zones are highly targeted areas. Like I said, we'll discuss that later on in the video about soft targets and hard targets and what the difference is and how you can be a hardened target and whatnot. So this information I actually got from a news reporter talking about the Columbine shooting, and ever since the Columbine shooting, Colorado schools started a program where a group of staff members that get SWAT-like training. It's not exactly SWAT training, but it's similar to it. They get SWAT-like training to respond to an active shooter faster than police. They can respond to an active shooter 8 minutes. 8 minutes faster than the police can, even with an SRO unit on scene. And what an SRO unit is a student resource officer. This part is something I really want to cover. So the government says it only happens in our country, which is completely bullshit. The mainstream media, the liberal media, and the government says it only happens in our country. It's only a problem in the United States. That is complete bullshit. The Middle East, there's a school getting attacked in the Middle East every day. Every day a school gets attacked in the Middle East, whether it be by a bomb, by gunmen. It's a terrorist hellhole over there. They don't want their children learning westernized, just westernized ways, right? And schools are Western ways. So they don't think their kids should attend schools. It's like the Amish, you know. They go to school and they learn certain things, but they don't have to learn everything that we have to learn, right? And that's how their religion is. But Middle East, there's schools that are attacked every day. It's not just the Middle East. It happens all around the world. all around the world. It's not just America. It happens all around the world, right? Mexico, it doesn't happen very often in Mexico because most schools are protected by the Mexican cartel and whatnot. But the schools that aren't get attacked by the Mexican cartels, right? So, it's completely wrong. Completely wrong. It's not an American problem. It's a country. It's not a country. It's a not nation. Damn it, worldwide problem. I'm telling you, I am very sleepy, so I'm gonna be making mistakes. But so the next few things I've listed are just some things that the students down there at Parkland said they would like to have to feel safer, and that would be bulletproof glass, which I agree with. They want bulletproof glass in the doors because the shooter down in Parkland shot out the glass of the doors because the doors were locked. He shot out the glass, stuck his rifle through the door, and just opened fire on anyone he could see. He just stuck it through the hole and just bang, 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 bang. And that's how he shot so many people. That they are not well organized with their intruder drills, right? It's kind of frustrating. Metal detectors. They're asking for metal detectors, and I can get behind that as well. Have a certain place where you have to check in, kind of like TSA in the airport, you know? Your bags have to be checked. You have to go through a body scanner. I agree with that 110%. Right? More SRO officers. I think they have 300 and something schools and only 150 SRO officers. In the Parkland High School that was shot up has over 3,000 students and only had one SRO officer. They needed a minimum of three SRO officers on that campus, right? And I think every school across the nation should have an SRO officer. And if they're huge schools like that, that's a huge school. 3,000 students. We only have about 700 in the high school I went to. And it's a big school. It's got 3 buildings on campus. You have the middle school, you have the area technology center, then you have the high school on our campus. And there's only, if you count the middle school, there would be about 1,200 students on that campus. That still don't compare to 3,000. So the attack on the Republican thing, in times like this, I made a comment, I made a tweet, I tweeted out saying that I find it, like, very frustrating. It frustrates me how people are just attacking Republicans and gun owners when these things happen, right? They just viciously attack us, especially Democrats and liberals. They viciously attack us. And to be honest with you, I'm independent. I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican, to be honest with you. I don't like my government. I don't like my government at all. I'm not gonna, like, I'm not a anarchist or anything like that, but I don't like my government. I'm independent. I am independent. But I find it very, it blows my mind how vicious the Democrats and liberals are towards gun owners and Republicans when these things happen. When these things happen, we need to come together as Americans, not as Democrat, not as Republican, not as independent, not as communist, whatever you believe in. We need to come together as a country, right? And it don't need to be a political debate or a political argument. It's not even a debate. No one debates anymore. They just argue. They get pissed off at one another. Listen, I'm open-minded to hearing both sides, right? It doesn't mean you're going to change my opinion, because you probably never will, but I'm open-minded, and that's the way everyone with politics needs to be. Everyone needs to be open-minded, right? Like me, if you raise the age to buy a rifle to 21, it don't hurt my feelings. It don't hurt my feelings one bit. Stricter background checks don't hurt my feelings one bit. I actually would agree with those. Let's see. There was something else I had and I just forgot it. I was about to mention it and I forgot it at the same time. That is crazy. I'm so tired right now. What was it? I don't remember. I can't remember. My brain just went dead. But, you know, there's things that I can agree on. But banning the weapon, do I agree with that? No, I don't. If you know what you're talking about, I will debate with you. And I will be open-minded. But if you come at me threatening me, telling me I'm the problem with the country, telling me I should go die, I'm not going to deal with your shit. I won't deal with your shit. Bottom line. But one thing that I think, what frustrates me the most is that I'm a gun owner. I'm a proud gun owner. I am pro 2A. I'm pro Second Amendment. And I would lay my life down for this country and the people in this country, no matter what political stance they have, any day. Any day. If I was walking in a public building like Walmart, say I'm in Walmart, guy comes in with a gun and he starts shooting, and I have a handgun on me, right? And I have it, and I have my concealed carry, I have my handgun, I'm in the Walmart, and this guy comes in with a gun and he starts shooting. I don't care who you are, I don't care what race you are, I don't care what you believe in, I will lay my life down defending the people in that building. And there are a lot of gun owners like me that would do the same thing in a heartbeat. I can tell you now, if I was a student resource officer, if I was in Parkland when that happened, I would have found that bastard and I would have shot him. I would have shot him dead where he stood. That's the human in me. That's the compassion I have. Right? A lot of military members, a couple people I follow, Dakota Myers being one of them, says, you know, every human being will be tested. You will be tested. And I find that to be true. You will be put to the test. And when that day comes, how you respond to it defines you as a human. Right? If you tuck your tail and run away, well, you're going to be a coward the rest of your life. But if you stand and fight, even if you lose, you lost fighting. And that's all that matters, is that you were fighting. Right? The government these days makes it so easy for people to be victimized, right? You can be a victim of anything these days, and it's so easy to be. But, you know, we're rolling at about 20 minutes here, and I don't want to make a 30-minute long video, but I have a lot of stuff I still want to talk about, so I might make a part 2 of this. I don't know. I'll continue talking until about 25 minutes and make my mind up, but you know, just if I was there, I would have either died trying to kill him or I would have killed him. Straight up. That don't make me a murderer. That makes me a compassionate human. Because I don't want to see another human getting killed for no reason. They are innocent human beings that were killed, right? But at the same time, criminals are criminals. They're going to do criminal shit. You can ban firearms or whatever you want to ban, and a criminal will still get their hands on that weapon and still use it because they're a criminal. He shot up a gun-free zone. I mean, that's illegal. Bringing the gun on campus is illegal. Shooting the people is illegal, right? He's breaking laws, so making more laws are only going to stop law-abiding citizens. The laws are not going to stop criminals. Criminals are criminals. They'll always be criminals. Bottom line. Anyways, I think that's going to conclude this video. It's about all I can think of, really, to talk about. And, you know, if you feel free to debate me in the comments. Feel free to argue with me in the comments. Feel free to tell me your stance on the subject. Feel free to email me. I'll freaking put my email in the description. You can email me if you want, if you don't want your comment being public. You know, I understand if you don't want your comment being public, because there's a lot of assholes out there that'll attack you for no reason. Yeah, social media, whatever, contact me. And, debate with me, you know, but you gotta know what you're talking about. If you don't know anything, and I mean anything about guns, don't debate me. Because that's just gonna piss me off. Because it frustrates me when people are sitting there saying that these are machine guns, right? They're saying ban all machine guns. Well, it's not legal for American citizens to own machine guns. They made it illegal in 1933 to own machine guns. I think that was when Al Capone and all that shit was going down, right? That was around Prohibition. It was like 1920s, early 20s, late 20s, something like that. And then Al Capone and all of that. That's when they made it illegal to own machine guns. These are not machine guns. These are semi-automatic rifles. There is a difference. More shit popping up on my computer. But, fully automatic weapons are only legal to own by certain gun dealers, and they have to have a certain license through the FBI. And they're only legal to have inside their gun range for you to pay to shoot them. You pay them to shoot them, and that's how it works. Anyways, this will conclude today's video. Hope you guys liked it. Leave a big thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe, and leave a comment. Leave a comment. Tell me your opinion. I'd love to hear them, to be honest. Also, a few words of wisdom. This is going to be my new outro. Stay motivated, stay aggressive, stay humble, and be happy. And thank you guys for watching.